Woman in viral police video granted $100,000 bail. The woman who was seen in a video in a tussle with a policewoman on the compound of a school in St. Catherine was granted $100,000 bail with surety in the parish court. 30-year-old Tashana Hilton is charged with disorderly conduct, assaulting occasionally bodily harm, and malicious destruction of property. Senior Parish Judge Yvette Wentworth Miller ordered the accused to surrender her travel documents and be fingerprinted. Hilton was also ordered to return to court on July 9. In applying for bail, her attorney, Denise Simpson, told the court that her client was badly beaten and was bitten by the complainant. The lawyer further argued that her client acted out of desperation and that she is a good candidate for bail. The court heard that on Monday, June 17, Hilton went to a meeting at the school and that the police were called to escort her off the campus allegedly over her conduct. A police team which involved a female cop arrived at the scene and sought to take her into custody. The court heard that Hilton was hit in the face and held by her hair during the attempt to remove her, and that's why she resisted before being arrested by the police. Hilton was subsequently arrested and charged. INDECOM not probing cop in hair-grabbing video. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, says it has not received any complaints and is currently not conducting a probe following the release of a video showing a dispute between a woman and a police officer. The video, which had gone viral on social media, shows the officer holding the woman by her hair while the woman holds and pulls the officer's clothes. From the video, it appears that the officer had given the woman an order. The woman is then seen resisting attempts to get into the police vehicle. INDECOM's Assistant Commissioner Hamish Campbell told reporters that he had seen the video but was not conducting a probe. "I've seen the video, and many of us in the commission have, and it is something which is circulating, as you say, on social media, but we've not received any formal complaint from the lady who is being arrested and put in the police car," Campbell stated. Official reports from the police said a team from the Spanish Town Police Station responded to a call from a primary school administrator requesting assistance to remove a disruptive parent from the compound. In response to the incident, the police are reminding all members of the public of the importance of cooperating with the police during an interaction, especially during an arrest. The Jamaica Constabulary Force noted that under Section 15 of the Constabulary Force Act, the police are given the authority to arrest individuals without a warrant if they are found committing an offense or if the officer has reasonable grounds to suspect that an individual has committed or is about to commit an offense. The JCF said in these circumstances, it is important to remain calm and comply with police instructions. Vybz Kartel retrial hearing. Kartel and his co-accused should not be allowed to escape justice, says acting DPP. The prosecution has urged the Court of Appeal not to allow Vybz Kartel and his 3 co-accused to escape justice on a technical blunder. It is in the interest of the public in Jamaica that those persons who are guilty of serious crimes should be brought to justice and should not escape it merely because of some technical blunder, argued Acting Director of Public Prosecution Claudette Thompson. She said these are remedies to address constitutional breaches regarding delays in the case. The courts have been and should look to dismiss a matter due to pre-trial publicity, as the criminal justice system has within it sufficient safeguards to mitigate against the risk of prejudice, the prosecution stated. Thompson said there are sufficient safeguards to ensure that the men get a fair hearing by an independent and impartial jury. Killed for nothing. The family of 14-year-old Michael Simpson, who was shot dead by police on Sunday after what was said to be a high-speed car chase, starting at Kendall and ended approximately 5 kilometers away at Williamsville in Manchester, are fuming and demanding answers. A report that a shootout with the police resulted in the teen's demise and injury to his brother has given the family more reason to question the circumstances. As they say, the brothers had earlier gone to church and were on their way home when the incident occurred. "I need justice. Something has to be done. A proper investigation needs to be done," Michael's sister, Yannick Dixon, told journalists on Monday. "What would my 14-year-old brother have to do with a shooting? I want the police who did it to face my mother and explain to her why you killed my brother. I am just demanding justice. Something needs to be done. There are a lot of things that were done that were not professional," she added. Mikhail, who was a student at Belfield High School, was reportedly a passenger in a Toyota Mark X motor car driven by his 20-year-old brother when there was a shootout by the police. According to the police, about 5 p.m., there was a peculiar checkpoint at Kendall when the Mark X was observed turning in what appeared to be an attempt to elude the checkpoint. The police said the Mark X traveled towards Williamsfield, where another police team attempted to intercept the vehicle, but a high-speed chase ensued. During the chase, the Mark X crashed into a pickup near the Williamsfield train line. The driver of the pickup sustained minor injuries to his hand and had to seek cover during the shooting. The Mark X came to a stop at a bar near Hope Village. Police said 2 occupants of the car escaped on foot, while a 3rd occupant was found suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds and was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Hamish Campbell, Assistant Commissioner of Independent Commission of Investigations INDECOM, said no weapon was seized at the scene. We are investigating the fatal shooting of the 14-year-old boy and the shooting injury of his brother. No weapon was recovered at the scene at all. The officer shot at the car, and this is the outcome of the shooting at the car, but the inquiry is at an early stage, he stated. When asked if INDECOM was told of the 3rd occupant in the Mark X, Campbell said, "From the account that we received from the young man who survived the shooting, who was the driver of the car, and his brother who is in the car, there was nobody else in the car." When contacted on Monday, head of the Manchester Police Deputy Superintendent Kerry Duncan said he was in the Belfield area. Dixon is insisting that her brother and was killed in cold blood by the police. They didn't give him a chance to stop and find out what was happening. They just shoot up the car and kill my brother in cold blood, just a grade 9 student at Belfield High School, and they just kill him just like that for nothing. What is life, she asked. She recounted the last time she spoke with her brothers. They were just coming from church with my mother. They called me on a video call and let me speak to everyone at church, and after church, because it was Father's Day, I got the chance to speak to everyone at home, she said. They got their dinner and were heading home to Belfield, and just like that, they just killed my brother, so, added Dixon. The distraught woman said her 20-year-old brother, who was reportedly driving the Mark X, ran from the vehicle in fear for his life. He ran away, and we had to get a lot of people to go for him, because I know in my heart that if the police were supposed to go for him, they probably would have killed him, she charged. I want justice. I need them to let me know what took place. Why would you kill my brother? She asked. The 20-year-old man has been admitted at hospital on the police guard. My other brother is now suffering from a gunshot wound to the face. The bullet is lodged in his face. Where it is sensitive, so they cannot operate just yet, Dixon said, and repeated her call for the incident to be thoroughly probed. Councillor Maria Mitchell, People's National Party Belfield Division, also called for a thorough investigation by INDECOM. I have met with the family and the INDECOM investigators, and I am asking that a fulsome investigation be done. When I arrived on the scene, the report that I got was that there was a shootout and a high-speed chase. There are so many questions. He was to be doing his exams at the Belfield High School. It is sad and something that shouldn't have happened in our community, he stated. I want the family to be assured that INDECOM is doing their investigation. There will be an independence in the investigation, and I can assure you that we will leave no stone unturned to ensure that justice is served. This is a 14-year-old promising young man from the Belfield community, and Kendall, added Mitchell. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.